Hi, I'm Karina Benner, welcoming you to a short breathing and movement practice to prepare the body and mind for seated meditation practice. I'm not giving meditation instructions in this video, but if you're looking for that, please do check my site for a class on mindfulness meditation instructions. For today's practice, it's good for you to have something to sit on, some elevation, whether that's yoga blankets or blocks, a meditation cushion, couch cushions will even work. And as ever, always be super attentive to the messages that your body gives you. So don't do anything in your physical practice today that will prevent you from practicing again tomorrow. Great, so let's get started. We'll come to sit. Again, I always recommend sitting on a height. You can cross your shins in a shape called Sukhasana, or you can draw one heel closer to the pelvic floor, the other foot in front in a shape called Siddhasana. Recognize that one is not intrinsically better or more advanced than the other, so choose the one that feels the best to you today. You can shift a little side to side, displace the flesh from the sitting bones, and really feel rooted through the lower half of the body. From that groundedness, feel elevated and uplifted, the spine sprouting toward the sky. Let the shoulders roll up and back and down. If it feels good to do that a couple of times, help yourself. Let's go ahead and close the eyes. You're welcome to have your palms turned down or up. For now, you decide which one feels intrinsically most balancing, let's say. If your mind is quite scattered or your energy's all over the place, palms down might help to ground you. If you're feeling tired or lethargic or heavy, palms facing the sky might help to uplift you. Don't take my word for it. So feel your way into what's appropriate. Give yourself over to the exploration of a few deep, conscientious breaths. In yoga practice, as much as possible, breathing in and out through the nostrils. You might seek to slow down the tempo of your breath. Let it become very deliberate. Go ahead and release the chin to the notch of the throat. Roll your shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Inhale. Exhale, let the left ear roll over to the left shoulder. Collarbones nice and wide. Breathe in. Exhale, chin through center, right ear to right shoulder. Exhale, your way back over, left ear to left shoulder. Inhale. And again, like the pendulum of a grandfather clock. We'll come back to the left and breathe here. Collarbones wide. Go ahead and tuck the right hand up the back body. Breathe deeply as the top of the right shoulder releases away from the bottom of the ear. If it would feel good, pick the left arm up, place the left hand onto the right side of the head. Be so curious as you open the body, always notice the next breath. Opening the right side of the neck, do you notice the breath traveling maybe more deeply, more fully into the rib cage, the side body. Start to lean to the left. Maybe lean a little more, not so much tugging the head, but just encouraging the right side to lengthen. And then release the left hand to the ground. Bend the elbow as much as you like. Let the left ear fall toward the shoulder. We'll tuck in the chin and turn your gaze down toward the left shoulder. If you like your head is the doorknob of a door, just maybe turn side to side. Movement itself lubricates the joints, and then you can look down. We'll reach the right arm up and overhead. Turn the right palm to the left. Stretch the arm alongside the ear. Notice how you can extend, reach away, and integrate, draw back in. Tuck in your chin, gaze under the armpit. Let's go ahead and swivel the arm. You can fan and claw the fingers, roll the wrist, go in one direction, then the other. Let's reach up through the right arm, look down at the left, and walk your arms in front of you. So spin the right ribs in toward the left thigh and walk your hands away from you. Notice the next breath. Maybe the outer arms can roll down toward the ground. Firming your hands into the floor. Keep that right sitting bone grounded. Maybe this right hand even walks to the left. It could stack on top of the left hand. Like you can baste the whole inner body in breath. Start to walk your hands forward. So fold forward over folded legs. The hands press the floor away. The sitting bones stay rooted. Breathe some space into your lower back. Let your chin drop. If your forehead touches the floor, maybe you rock your head from side to side, believing it's possible to stimulate your third eye chakra, the seat of intuition and your guiding vision for your life. Start to walk your hands back in. Sit up, close your eyes. Feel. Let's go ahead and change the cross of the feet, unless you hate that and it doesn't feel good to you. Once again, shift, displace the flesh, feel rooted. We'll drop the chin to the notch of the throat and let the right ear fall toward the right shoulder. Collarbones wide. Go ahead and tuck the left hand up the back body. Notice the next breath. Maybe the right hand comes over the head. Just a little bit of encouragement here. Start to lean to the right. Maybe lean even more to the right. Again, not bullying the side of the neck, but coaxing it, encouraging it to release. Let the right hand find the ground. We'll tuck the chin, fan the collarbones wide, look up to the left, liberate the left arm. Turn the palm to the right, stretch the arm by your ear. Notice how you can extend away and integrate. In yoga, never doing everything in only one direction. Let's go ahead and start to windmill the arm. You can fan and claw the fingers. Roll the wrist, roll the elbow, go in any direction. And feel the emotion embedded in embodiment. Feel how it feels to be alive, to be human. to be you now. Let's exhale, look down at the right leg and fold yourself forward. So it's like the left ribs swivel toward the right thigh. The spine goes long. Walk your hands away. Firm the hands into the ground so the left sitting bone stays rooted. Feel your lower back, maybe your outer hip. This left hand might even stack on top of the right hand. Let's inhale. Exhale, walk your hands forward. Once again, lengthening your torso forward over your folded legs. Soft shoulders, soft jaw. If little wiggles or swivels feel good. Taking yoga out of the box, out of the idea that there is a right way and a wrong way, and instead taking it into the body, into feeling, responding to the messages your body gives. Let's start to walk the hands back in and sit up here. We'll inhale both arms up alongside the ears and exhale, twist to the right. So the right hand can find the ground behind you. The left hand finds the right thigh. Draw the pubic bone to the navel to the spine. Feel the ribs float off of the pelvis and exhale, twist. Look all the way over the right shoulder. As you look to the right, feel the left armpit chest roll off to the left. The pubic bone tilts up toward the navel. The heart rises quite like the moon at dusk. As you revolve your torso to the right, let your eyes move to the far right corners of the sockets. And keep your neck easy. Let's inhale back to center, both arms up alongside the ears. Exhale, rotate to the left. The left hand finds the ground, the right hand finds the thigh. The collarbones expand, the ear tips lift to the ceiling. As the whole torso twists to the left, feel the right armpit chest roll off to the right. Let even the eyes move to the far left corners of the sockets. Stay here, inhale. Maybe you twist a little deeper, exhale. Inhale back to center. Let's lace the fingers, turn the palms to the sky. As you inhale, arc up the spine, tilt the face up and back. As you exhale, tuck and round. The palms come forward, drop your chin. Inhale, scoop the arms forward and up. Lift the heart, face to the sky, exhale, round. Do this movement a few times. Follow your own breath. Make your own discoveries. The next time that the arms are up by the ears, see about dropping the laced hands to the base of the skull. Let your elbows go wide, tilt up the heart. Exhale, elbows in, tuck your chin, hollow the belly, round down. Inhale, sit back up. Elbows wide, face to the sky. Exhale, elbows in, hollow the belly, curl down. Inhale, up. Soar the heart. Exhale, curl in and down. Let's inhale back up, turn the palms to the sky. As you release your hands down, go ahead and roll. Among many of the objectives of physical yoga practice is to move all of the joints, or as many of the joints, in as many directions as possible. Go ahead and close your eyes for a few moments. Hands on the thighs to notice what is here, what is now. And let's go ahead and shift onto hands and knees. From hands and knees with your wrists beneath your armpits and your knees beneath your hips. We'll inhale, lift the sitting bones, soften the belly, broaden the collarbones, heart forward, face lifts. This is cow-shaped pose. As you exhale, tuck and round, but let the head drop last. Arch the spine. This is cat-shaped pose. Inhale, sitting bones up, belly down, heart forward, face lifts. Exhale, hollow. Follow your own breath. The next time that you do, sink the belly, open the collarbones and lift your face. Let's tuck the toes, lift the hips, come into downward facing dog. It's like an upside down V shape. Your hands are about shoulder width distance apart. Your feet are hip width distance apart. The sitting bones are the peak, the highest point. You might enjoy pedaling out your feet, wiggling your hips from side to side, stretching out your face, maybe squeezing it in, maybe clapping your teeth, sticking out your tongue, go blah. And breathe here. Something like steadiness, something like stillness. Let's bring both knees to the ground. Step the right foot forward. Sink the top of the left thigh forward and down. You might wiggle your left knee a little further back. You can untuck the toes, unless your intuition prefers the toes tucked. Let's keep the top of the left thigh releasing down. Climb your hands to your front knee. Just breathe here. As you exhale, maybe the top of the left thigh drops a little more forward. Maybe you press the knee away and shine the heart up toward the stars. At least 3 choices. Number 1, stay right here. Number 2, maybe lift your arms up. Triceps frame the ears, heart shines to the sky. Maybe slip your hands behind you. Lace the hands, puff up the chest. Anytime you like, just turn your head side to side or tuck in the chin. Inhale. Exhale, right hand to the thigh, left hand to the ground. Tuck your left toes under, drive that heel back in space, so find a lunge. Draw the navel to the spine, swivel the bottom ribs around, lift the right arm up. Lift up through the fingers, drift the arm behind you like your arm is the arm of a clock in search of 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock. Go ahead and bend this right elbow. Maybe the hand finds your low back. Maybe it finds your left hip. Open the chest, breathe. Inhale the right arm to the sky, right hand down, downward facing dog. Feel that. Let's bring both knees to the ground. Step the left foot by the left thumb and sink the top of the right thigh forward and down. Climb your hands to your front knee. Keep sinking the top of the right thigh. On this side, my right hip, it feels like it wants to flare out. If yours does too, see if you can swivel it in. Maybe press the knee away, shine your heart toward the stars. So stay right here. This is a beautiful place to breathe. Or Lift your arms up by your ears. The triceps, the outer arm muscles roll in. Arm bones by the ears, heart to the sky. Keep sinking the right thigh. Or drift your arms behind you. Maybe lace with the other thumb on top. Collarbones wide, heart to the sky. Soft neck, soft brow. Deep, full breath. Exhale, left hand to the thigh, right hand to the ground. Let's find a lunge. So tuck the right toes under and drive the right heel back. Now find a twist, hollow the belly, draw the right ribs in. Now sweep the left arm up like you're finding 11 o'clock or 10 o'clock. Bend the elbow, maybe your hand finds your low back. Maybe it can find the right hip or thigh. Open the chest. Little tiny hint of a backward bend. Deep, full breathing. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Left hand to the ground. Find downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. Wiggle your hips. Let's bring both knees to the ground. Sink the belly, open the collarbones, lift your face. Let's walk the hands forward. So feel like your armpits stretch toward the floor. Maybe your forehead can ground. Notice the next breath. Maybe your chin comes to the floor. Let's go ahead and walk the hands back in. Cross the shins and see if you can sit behind your heels. Stretch your legs forward. Let's bend the right knee. We'll bring the right foot to the outside of the left thigh. Flex the left foot. Lace your hands around this shin, sit up tall. Just notice when the chest sort of collapses, the low back rounds. So draw the chest forward and up. It's like connecting with your inherent dignity. Sit up nice and tall. Let's lift the left arm high and then hug the right knee in with the left arm. Bring the right hand behind you. Sit up tall. Fan the collarbones and twist. Look over the right shoulder. Each inhalation could lengthen the spine. Each exhalation might deepen the twist. Not so much about the right hip drifting back, but really the ribs spinning. Inhale. Exhale, back to center. Right leg long, left knee bends. Left foot outside of the right thigh. So flex the right foot, keep it flexed. Lace the hands, lift the heart. The right arm floats, right arm hugs the left knee like you love it. Bring the left hand behind you, sit up tall. Open the collarbones, churn the belly and twist. Look over your left shoulder. The alchemy of this practice is movement and breath, energy and consciousness, awareness and breath. Turn the belly, lift the heart, peek all the way over the left shoulder. Inhale. Exhale back to center. Let's bring the feet to the floor. We'll cross the right ankle onto the left knee. So maybe the left foot comes closer, maybe the hands walk in. You can stay right here. You could lay down on your back, lace your hands around the left thigh. Hopefully feeling some opening in the right outer hip. Opening the hips, opening the spine, all of this in service of making meditation practice less uncomfortable. Draw the thigh in, relax your neck and shoulders. If you're all the way on the back, I think you can stay there. Just release, feet to the floor and change sides. If you're still sitting up, walk your hands back, release the right foot, change sides. So hands walk in, heel and sitting bone close to each other. Maybe you lie down. Place your hands around this thigh. Inhale here. And exhale. So if you're on your back, release your feet. Of course, if you're upright, walk your hands, shift. If you're on your back, let's go ahead and rock up to sitting. You could rock and roll head to tail or roll through one side. Come to sit on something. If you are already a meditator, then sit on your meditation cushion. If you're not quite sure, sit so that your hips are higher than your knees. So we'll flip the left palm up to face the sky. Let your awareness dance in the palm and then quite methodically link the index finger nail to the first crease of the thumb. It's called Jnana Mudra. It's an energetic seal of intelligence, of wisdom. Feel what that feels like. Bring the right hand up. Take the first two fingers and fold them into your palm. You'll just bring this hand over the nose. So your thumb covers the outside of the right nostril and your ring finger covers the outside of the left nostril. Roll your shoulders up and down, up and back and down, ear tips to the sky. Just notice how you can use your fingers to alternately open and close one nostril at a time, even if it feels kind of awkward. Acknowledge if it does feel awkward, and we'll do it anyway. So let's inhale through both nostrils and exhale through both nostrils. Let's close the right nostril with the thumb. Inhale through the left side. 3, 2, 1. Close left. Exhale right side. 3, 2, 1. Inhale back through the right side. 3, 2, 1. Close right. Exhale left side. That was one round of Nadi Shodhana. Inhale left side. 3, 2, 1. Close left. Exhale right side. 3, 2, 1. Inhale right side. 3. Close right. Exhale left side. That was 2 rounds. Keep breathing like this a few more rounds on your own. It's kind of like a horseshoe pattern, and you change the press of the nostril after the inhale. The count of 3 was just to get you started and match inhale to exhale. If your breath wants to move longer, 4 counts, 5, 6, 8 counts, let the breath move as long as the body wants it to, but don't strive for a bigger number, thinking somehow it's better. Letting the breath be smooth and thread-like, silky, even. That's what you're aiming for. This breath is called Nadi Shodhana, or energy pathway purification technique. It's believed to balance the two hemispheres of the brain, the sympathetic with the parasympathetic aspects of the autonomic nervous system. It may even help balance your endocrine system, which is your body's hormones, your sleep cycles, the absorption of vitamin D and calcium, metabolism, and more. It may very well help to soothe the nervous system and calm the mind, which might be ideal for setting up for meditation practice. The next time that you exhale through the left nostril, take your time to get there. Whenever you do, release your right hand back down. You can have the index finger nail on each hand, sort of connecting with the crease of the thumb in Jnana Mudra, or both hands empty, palms up or down. Close your eyes. Feel what you feel. Open your eyes for just a moment. It's important that you practice Shavasana. If you already have a meditation practice, this is a great time, launch right into it. If you're doing that, you might choose to pause this recording and then start it up again when you're about to practice Shavasana. Shavasana, final relaxation pose, is the most important pose of your yoga practice. It's where your body integrates the medicine of the practice. Shavasana is super simple, not necessarily easy. Some would say the most difficult to master. You could lay a blanket rolled up under your knees. If you're chilly, you can rest under a blanket. If you have an eye pillow to place over your eyes or the sleeve of a shirt, do that. Let your feet be about as wide as your mat. The feet splay, they roll however they do. Palms traditionally facing the sky, a good 8 or 10 inches away. You might rock your head a little bit from side to side to find the middle spot. Maybe you take the next 3 breaths to wade into Shavasana, lengthening the exhalations until eventually you abandon any effort to regulate or control the breath. Even as you work on abandoning effort, effortless effort, or abandoning the possibility of achievement or acquisition, completely letting go, surrendering, you still remain aware. One might say you work on releasing everything that changes, everything that is temporary. So that maybe you may come upon an experience of that aspect of self that is eternal. or some state of being that had no beginning, and so will have no end. Now, if you are practicing at home and you have more time to sink and open into Shavasana, then just stay here. If you feel ready to move either into the rest of your day or into your seated meditation practice, start to deepen your breath. Bend your knees, roll into a little ball on your right side. Curl there. Take 3 breaths. Feel how you feel. As you're ready, build your way back up to sitting. Return to a comfortable cross-legged position, perhaps on the edge of blankets or blocks, a meditation cushion, whatever supports you. If you're launching now into your meditation practice, go ahead and set your timer. Maybe ring a bell. Vow to stay there until time is up. If you're concluding this movement practice with me right now, take a moment, place your hands over your heart, lift your heart and bow your head. Be so grateful to yourself for carving out a little time just for you. In a very real way, as long as you are able-bodied, you are the only one who can take good care of yourself. It may be your biggest obligation and quite a great favor you do to everyone, for everyone you love. When you take care of yourself, you free them up to do the same, while also bolstering your inner energetic reserves and increasing qualities like patience, kindness. Go ahead and drift your arms around behind you. Let the right hand hold the left wrist. Left thumb and forefinger touch. Shine your heart to the sky. Lead with your heart. Exhaling to fold forward, sealing in your practice. Thank you so much. Again, I'm Karina Benner. You can find me at karinabenner.com. That's Corina. You can find me on some of the social platforms, and certainly you can email me karina@wakeupyoga.com. Thanks so much for practicing. Have a beautiful day. Mwah.